Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Family Ministry Moment. My name is Manu, the Children and Youth Pastor at UMC The Palm Beaches. And man, we are just nearing so close to Easter. And there's a lot happening here at our church to get ready for it. I actually got a bunch of Easter eggs laying right here with a bunch of candy in the background over there. We're going to get stuffed in those eggs. We're excited to welcome our community into this community of UMC The Palm Beaches. And this week, as we consider how we continue to give back to God what little we can for what so much God has given, this scripture you'll find that's attached with the devotional is about Jesus telling the disciples to go forth and go into the village before him, and he said they'll find a donkey ahead of him, and then to prepare the donkey, tell the owner of the donkey that the Messiah has come, and that's who needs it. And it's an interesting moment because the disciples just listen and go, and then they prepare the donkey. They put their coats on the donkey so that Jesus has a comfortable ride. And then as the people see Jesus walk, the donkey walks Jesus into the city, they begin to lay their coats down as that happens as well. I mean, it's such an interesting concept of giving of yourself in that moment to the Messiah, to God. And whenever we think of giving, we immediately think of things like money, and we think about how we need to give into the church community to help the church continue to do its work and to give back into the community. But there's so much more to giving back to God than just giving money. In fact, God has given each of us so many different talents and opportunities to do that. Maybe you're a gifted painter or singer or an artist online. There's probably a way you can give gifts that way. Perhaps you can draw something to God. I know there are a lot of great kids that we've met in our children's ministry that are very gifted artists, and I'm sure they can sketch images back to God. Maybe something God has done for them in their life, or something that they're thankful for what God has done. And I'm sure there's a lot of gifts that each of you have. Maybe the gift of administration, the gift of support, the gift of loving others, the gift of hospitality. There's so many gifts that we can give back to God and to his people. Because when we serve the people of God, when we serve the communities around us, we're serving God and we're giving back to God. The idea of sacrifice, the idea of tithing, comes from this old temple practice where the first tenth, the first best of what you have goes to the temple, right? As a farmer, you would bring your first part of your harvest, and you would bring the best of it, not just a little bit of it. So when we give cheerfully, knowing that the best of what we have to give is given to God. So we would create our best artwork. We would create our best support for others. We would share our love to other people, and we do it cheerfully. So you've got to remember, it's not just about money. It's really not. God is asking to give of ourselves, the amazing personalities, the traits, the love that he's given us, to share that love with the people around us. So that's my encouragement to you this week. Share the love God has given you with your own personal gifts and talents with the people around you. Maybe it's your family, your neighbors, your friend, your church community, your school, wherever it might be. And I hope to be able to connect with you this Sunday as we gear up, getting closer and closer to Easter, whether it be at the 9 o'clock service, the 11:15 service, the 10 o'clock Sunday school hour, or 4 o'clock for youth group. So this is Manu, and I hope to see you this Sunday.